everybody, this is Christina. I wanted to go ahead and make this video. Malik came home last night and my poor baby has been such a little snuggle since he came home. Some of you may have seen the post that I made last night about when a rad miracle occurs, because our little boy came home and knew that he had a home to come home to, and that is incredible for him. He is not the type of child who would normally have ever thought of that, and when he came home he was just wanting his mom's, which was great. He is home today with mom, and my last day of work is Friday, hopefully to be able to get everything under control and be able to get back to work as soon as possible, but we'll see how that goes. As for right now, it's a large coffee kind of day. Sleep is far and few between still. We have meetings at the school on Thursday to discuss possibility of placement at a separate day school academy where they supposedly have a lot better of a program than the public school. But the main reason I wanted to touch base today is that it has come to my attention that, unsurprisingly, we are not the only ones in Brevard County School District dealing with this. There are so many other parents who are being faced with suspensions and Baker Acts and arrests and removals from school with their children who have autism, and that is just not okay. When we have children with special needs, we all become warriors. We become the ones who are fighting every single day, every single moment to make sure that our kids have exactly what they need. And it is a really lonely road, like I've talked about before, and the coming together is what is hugely necessary. And right now we are, creating a list of people to reach out to that are facing the same problems. We spoke to the representatives from ACLU at the Space Coast Pride Festival this weekend, and when we discussed what was going on, ACLU said that if we could get together a group of people that could show that this wasn't just us, this wasn't just Malik and Malachi, this wasn't just our family who was facing this discrimination because of the children's special needs, that they would take it on. So we are in the process of reaching out to other parents who are in the same predicament with children with autism or other special needs. Now granted, as far as the autism is concerned, we are very, very blessed to have children who are verbal, who can tell us what's going on at least some of the time. Some of these children that are being suspended and Baker Acted, they have no recourse, they have no voice, they have nothing. They're coming home and they're completely unable to tell their parents what in the world happened, and the parents are having to take the school's word for it, which, as we know in our situation, is not always the truth. And if it is the truth, it's not the full truth, and it is supposed to be up to the adults in these children's lives to ensure that when they can't be with their parents, that they are safe and protected and given a voice regardless of disability. And it concerns me that some of these children who are less capable of self-protection than the twins are also being victimized. I know, at least at the end of the day, my boys can come home and tell me parts of what went on at school, and some of these children just don't have that luxury. And this is about more than just us. Nobody gets left behind. Nobody gets forgotten, and that includes every family and every child who is having the same difficulties or worse. So share this video, put it out there, because we want to make sure that every single family who has been faced with the discrimination and garbage treatment from the Brevard County School District is coming forward. Together, we can make a change here. With all of us independently and each of us at our different schools, they're able to swipe it under the rug. But with all of us coming together as a united front, that's when people start to take us seriously. That's when the ACLU can get involved and see that as an institution, Brevard County Schools has made it impossible for children with autism to get an education, for children with behavioral issues, with children with intellectual disabilities, with children with any type of disabilities are being thrown out, suspended, arrested, and this is not okay. Right now, we are one family, we are one voice, but together, we're a community. And the last thing that oppressors want is the oppressed to get together and fight back. But there are more of us than there are of them, and I'm sure there are so many more parents struggling in silence. There are so many parents who have already removed their children from the public school system into the private school system or into home-based education, and these children are not getting the things that they need from the Brevard County Public Schools, and that is just incredibly unacceptable. Our children are entitled to a free and appropriate public education, and the public education system should be providing for them. So if you know a parent who is struggling with the education of their child, maybe it's something very small. Maybe it is that the parent doesn't know the options, they don't have an advocate, and the school has pulled one over. Contact me. You can reach out here on the website, you can reach out to me on Facebook, you can reach out to me on Instagram or Twitter or any of the social media handles. We'll go ahead and link those in here. You can send me an email. All of that stuff is here, all of the contact information is on the website, and let us pull together. Maybe you haven't had an issue with the school system, but maybe you know someone who has. So please share this so that we can get together and show that united front, so that they know our kids deserve the same things as every other child. Just because they are different does not mean that they can be treated with disrespect. Does not mean that you can brush them under the rug or send them to jail or just altogether give up on them. Nobody gets left behind or forgotten.